Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos, and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When we last left off, we talked to Lillian Cambridge, who is withholding an important piece of information to gather a relic to save the entire planet so that I can go get her a snow globe. Oh, plot contrivances. Oh, plot contrivances. I might have been able to threaten her into it. There was that option, but it's not something Jericho would really do, albeit the situation is extremely dire. It's time to search this next building. We have a lot of places to search, and a lot of dialogue to read. Oh, crap, I didn't explore the upper layer of that building. I'm gonna have to go back. Hello, Wolkid.
I don't recognize you. And I thought I knew all the new recruits who've joined the Lord's Alliance.
My name is Jericho Germain, and I work for Aaron Gend. Jericho Germain? The same Jericho Germain who saved Neverwinter from the plague? We could use a good man like you up on the battlefront. It's too bad Gend has you working on something else. Must have come in here to purchase some equipment, right? So what can I interest you in? Good sword? A stout shield, perhaps? Or was there something else? I'd like to see your inventory. He is neutral. Well, let's see what he actually has that's worth looking at. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. That's pretty good for a lot of characters. I'm on Boots of the Elk, which is not bad. It's worth checking all this stuff now that we're in a new area, just to try to see if we can find something better than what we've been using. Like that necklace we found in the last video. Haven't forgotten about it, but I'm going to thoroughly search every other merchant in town before I buy anything from that merchant. Ooh, Armor of Freedom. Not usable by me, though. There is a Cloak of Protection +3. Elven Ceremonial Armor. Not usable by me. Chainmail of Speed. It has a +2 bonus, so it's going to be 7 total, and then has haste on it all the time. That is pretty damn sexy. 4, 5, 6, 7. Same as mine, except I lose electrical resistance and sonic resistance. I'm going to be honest. For haste, that's probably well worth it. That's probably well worth it. Good strength bonus, but the armor on it sucks. Now that is quite good. Can we afford it? 54588, so that's 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we can afford it. We have 178152. This is 54. I should be able to afford it. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at reading these small numbers. It is genuinely, I promise you, it's not an inability to do math, which I already can't do anyways. It is the very small numbers on my screen that make it so hard for me to tell. That's why I try to count digits. We can afford it. And again, to be honest, it is better than what I'm wearing by a pretty considerable margin. So we are going to consider it. Weighs 40. The haste on it would be pretty damn boss. It's going to give me a total of 7. This one's already giving me a total of 7. Or, oh, no, maybe not. I did not check the max dex bonus. I have a dexterity of 20, I think. Might even be higher than 20 at this point. Might be like 22 or something. 23, even higher. I am taking the maximum dex bonus from this. So it's 4 plus 4, which is 8. +3, which is 11. On this, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my AC will go down by 2. So haste is still pretty nice, but for that, and then losing of course, the electrical resistance and slashing resistance, that makes it not worth it. Almost, though. I forgot about dex modifiers. Almost forgot about dex modifiers. Any better bows? Because I've been stuck with this bow for a long, long time, and I am eager to get it replaced. Best he has is a composite longbow +2. Gosh darn it. And this thing is already a +2 bow. It's a +3 bow, apparently. I'm gonna be stuck with this bow for so long. Mega Protection +3. There's an amulet of natural armor +3 for a cheaper price than what she wanted. She wanted 18. He wants 13 because he's a kindlier merchant than she was. But let's talk to you about yourself. Who are you? You're kidding, right? Everybody knows me. I'm Roll Kid of the Mighty Lance. I'm probably the most famous gnome knight of Neverwinter. Aaron Gen put me in charge of training and equipping the troops battling the Luskan forces. Seems he's too busy searching for those words of power to bother with a little thing like war. Normally I would complain, but this isn't exactly what I signed up for. You can't fight a war with no supplies. No supplies? What are you talking about? It's those blasted Orcish raiders. Every time we get a new supply line set up on the battlefront, those damn bandits cut it off. An army's no good if they don't have a steady stream of supplies replenishing their stores. I tell you, if this keeps up, we might as well surrender to Luskan right now. Maybe I could help with the supply lines. Hey, I'll welcome any help I can get. I've already put a bounty on the Orc heads and two of the most famous Orc bandits in the region, Voth and Guzud. I figure if they both get taken out, the rest of the thieving scum will get the message and back off. I'm offering 500 gold pieces for each of them, payable upon delivery of their decapitated heads. I'll be back to collect those bounties. Any idea where I can start looking for those bandits? Let's do that first. You try looking in the Coldwood to the northeast. That place has always had its share of bandits. And there were some reports of bandits around Fort Ilkar to the south. Other than that, I couldn't say. Finding them is the hard part. Well, that and killing them. Can I ask you some questions? Truth is, I don't have time to play information clerk. I'm too busy trying to run a war here. Goes back to the same thing. I'll be going now. Feel free to come on back if you ever need anything in the way of martial supplies. The more armed soldiers we get into the field, the better our chances of defeating those Luskan dogs. There's a door here. Let's go in. See if there's anyone in here worth talking to. You have a name, and you have a name. But first, I'm going to steal all of your earthly possessions. Don't mind me. I'm the hero. And you don't mind. That one I can't loot. What if I try from this side? That one is locked. Hello. Well, that I can fix. I'm glad Elaine didn't immediately rush up and try to get it. Ooh, a generic silver necklace. What a wonderful prize. 53 gold. Locked. And I have to remember he also has one of those necklaces. Still gonna keep looking around. He's only neutral. There might be an even better spot to get it. Ooh, piercing arrows. And a gold ring. Alright, let's talk to the main ones. Talking. What do you want? Hear about the trial? Trial? What trial? Come on, everybody's heard about it. Some Uthgard is held up for the murder of the Lord's Alliance soldiers. Go speak to Nirik in the Temple of Tyr.
I'll fill you in, I will!
Sure, he can fill you in.
Yeah!
And you.
I greet you.
This better be important, as I don't feel like chatting. It's bad enough my leg is killing me, but now I gotta be a witness to this murder trial, too. What happened to your leg?
Yeah!
My leg is none of your business. Go find someone else to bother. Leave me alone. Bro,
I greet you.
I could probably heal you. Trial? What trial? I'm just a witness in this case. Go talk to Nirik of the Temple of Tyr if you want the details. I might have a healing item on hand that isn't a potion. I mean, if I try to give you a potion, that probably won't work because you have to actually drink it, and I doubt you're programmed to be able to do that. But if I have a scroll of, like, Cure Light Wounds or something lying around, I don't think I do.
You shall be quick to die!
You're shown as barely injured, so I mean, you are wounded. I've got some unidentified items. That's right. There was a boss fight for this.
That's it!
Forgot. Would you like a potion? Zed cannot be bartered with! You cannot barter with Zed! And there's the black void of nothing. I presume it leads back outside. It does. Let us go back to the inn and go upstairs. The upstairs door is not locked. Didn't expect it to be, but it's good to check. What have we got up here? Well, this door is locked. It will hopefully soon be unlocked. Indeed. Hello? My name is Jericho and I break into people's things. Nothing. Literally nothing. Not even a box to search. Okay, next locked door. And this one is beds. That's a little bit more expected. There's a locked chest here, and it's trapped. Ooh. Somebody doesn't want heroes stealing their possessions. But unfortunately for you, I put points into this. Ooh, I'm off by a considerable margin. I'm going to use lockpicks plus 10 for that. Can I get rid of the trap? I cannot, by also a large margin, but there's less I can do about that. Okay, here's what we do. We use the lockpicks plus 10 and then deal with the trap. Probably a lightning. They do that a lot. I have 7 of these. I have enough to spare. Little chesty, let me in. I have been paralyzed, and I took 51 points of acid damage. That would kill a lot of player characters. And that was not a save. Okay, that was a failure. Just checking. That I was going to say if that was like save for half. But there's not a lot I can do until I'm unparalyzed. So, there we are. Give me my loot. A potion of clarity. For the heaviest locked trap we've seen, or heaviest locked chest we've seen in a long time. Reward is a potion of clarity. It just drains on the morale, you know? Hello, sleeping commoner. I'm gonna steal your stuff. You have something infinitely more valuable to me than a potion of clarity. I will put that in my stack. Okay, door over here, not locked. Big area containing a pedestal. Looks like a well thing to me, but if you're going to say it's a pedestal, we'll call it a pedestal. What's in the pedestal? This doesn't seem to be anything you can do with, or there doesn't seem to be anything you can do with this object at this moment. Cool. 27 bucks. A potion of bless, still better than a potion of clarity. Is that not trapped? Really? Alright. 23 bucks. Every bit counts. Okay, next door. Wonder what that pedestal's gonna be about. There's a commoner, also asleep, who also didn't lock their stuff. These rooms must be free, because that's not a bed he's sleeping in. Books. Books. What kind of loser puts books on a bookshelf? Everyone knows bookshelves are made for scrolls. Not locked. A silver ring. I'm sure that wasn't important to you. And last room. Sleeping commoner. And somebody who actually locks their possessions. Not locked well enough, though. 15 arrows. Less arrows than the other guy had in his chest that he had unlocked. Cool. Oh, RNG loot. That's what it is. That's really what it is with this game. We proved that the loot was RNG when we did that one chest over and over and over again. And is it just me, or is the music in this area really loud? But with that one chest down in the creator dungeon, I think it was, or it was the dungeon with the Minotaurs, wherever that one was, we opened that one chest over and over and over again to try to get progressively better loot. We know it's RNG. That's just a matter of fact. I feel like it's not saving that properly because the image not changing. Well, I guess it is when you've actually got to load. Okay. What is this? This is the Temple of Tyr. I actually want to hold off on that one because I don't want to be stuck in a 30-hour conversation with Nurek. Did we just find magic armor in a barrel outside? Alright. Alright, RNGesus. That one makes up for all the other things for now. Did we always have this note? Yes. Yes, we did. Couldn't remember. Well, that's an exit out of the compound. I'm not sure what kind of place that is. There's a guard. People up there. This building is marked. This is the trading post. Hey, I like the sound of that. What's in the barrel? A silver necklace. Let's find somebody who likes us so we can sell off all of our stuff. We don't even have to buy anything yet. Just I want to sell. Hello, Husher Clay.
Hello there.
Greetings, friend. Husher Clay at your service. Gonna check out the wares here at the newest branch of my adventuring gear shops. I'm searching for the words of power. I'm afraid that's something I don't actually have in stock. But seriously, I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. You might want to speak with Lillian Cambridge, that archaeological expert Erin Ginn brought in. She spends most of her time at the tavern, from what I've gathered. Maybe you'll find her more helpful than I did. What do you mean by that? When I heard there was an archaeologist nearby, I went to speak with her about a certain item that I've been trying to track down. But she wasn't really interested. So she only wanted items of historical significance, and she didn't have time to chase after trinkets. I even offered her a generous reward, but she seemed more interested in the wine bottle at the table than my story. Maybe I can help you. Maybe you could at that. You seem like a capable man. Tell you what, you help me out and I'll give you the payment I was offering Lillian. What's the job? In addition to my retail business, I'm also a collector of rare gems. Sorry. Right now, there's one particular gem that I'm interested in. The Star Sapphire. I'll be honest, I'm not really in the mood to piss off an entire court of lanterns. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Well, I'm kidding, of course. The Star Sapphire is valuable. I'll warrant you, or that I'll warrant you, but you'll never get more than 1,000 gold from me or any other dealer. But it's interesting to me as a collector, so I'm offering more. I'll give you 3,000 gold if you bring it back to me. Why do you want it? The Star Sapphire was part of a dowry given to Laine Chiro, the youngest daughter of the powerful merchant family that flourished in Waterdeep nearly 2 centuries ago. But Laine wasn't ready to resign herself to a life of wedlock. She was an aspiring mage. In the morning of her wedding, she fled to the north to seek her fame and fortune. According to the reports, Laine became quite an accomplished wizard. She was powerful enough to foresee her own death and construct an elaborate trap-filled tomb to inter her remains. And you think the Star Sapphire is still in the tomb? By all accounts, the Star Sapphire was one of her most treasured possessions. It reminded her of the life she had left behind in Waterdeep. The Star Sapphire would make a nice addition to my collection. Bring it to me and I'll give you 3,000 gold pieces, the same price I offered Lillian. It's far more than the sapphire is worth to any other typical buyer. Okay, I'll do it. I'll upset an entire core. Excellent. Nobody knows for certain where Lillian was buried, but it's rumored to be somewhere in the Coldwood. Gee, could it be the same tomb that Nox went into? Or Nex, or whatever his name was? If anyone's ever found the exact location of her tomb, they never came back alive to report it. But don't let that scare you off. I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. Just bring me the Star Sapphire once you find it, and I'll give you the reward. Is there anything else? I'd like to look at your inventory. Unfavorable? I just agreed to do a job for you, you jerk! Does nobody in this town like me? I'm a hero. I'm the good guy. When I come back, folks, I haven't found anybody who wants to pay me good prices for all of my stuff. I will see you all later. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.